Man, yesterday started off something huge, man. It started off something huge. And let me start this video off by saying Howie is doing an amazing job so far this offseason. He's not finished. There's still some things that he needs to get done. But getting rid of Byron Maxwell and Kiko Alonso in one shot was awesome. Saved a ton of money and got rid of two overpaid bums. Really. When people argue about Byron Maxwell, he wasn't that bad. No, he wasn't that bad, but he wasn't worth the money that he was getting paid. He was overpaid, so therefore he was not worth it. He wasn't worth it. Kiko, he had one play the entire season last year. That's when he was in there, of course. That interception in Atlanta, which was an amazing play. Like, that was ridiculous. That one-handed over the head, that was amazing, but that's all we got from him. Nothing he did the rest of the season came close to that one play at all. I am a little disappointed about trading DeMarco Murray. I kind of figured that he would have been around at least next year. And I think Doug Peterson could have used him more to his potential, and he would have been a lot more productive than he was last year, because Chip Kelly didn't use him to his strengths at all. But I don't know the details of the trade as far as what the Eagles are getting in return, but it creates a hole, a need, just like the other two guys that are gone. But it's a step in the right direction, man. They're gonna get Jim Schwartz guys in there for defense, and they're gonna get offensive guys in there that fit the system, and then they're gonna work with these guys, man, and use them to their strengths. So, I'm not too disappointed, but I am disappointed about DeMarco Murray. Uh, you know, and everybody's talking about this Chip Kelly purge and everything. Well, it does, at face value, it does look like that, man. But honestly, if this was a true Chip Kelly purge, then Sam Bradford would be gone. Honestly, and I don't think that we're gonna make a huge splash in free agency. We may quiet it down a little bit, but I think we're going to go after key guys. I don't think we're going to go after that big name, high priced, high profile player in free agency, which at a lot of positions, there's really not that this year. Wide receiver, there's just not that. I think we go get a receiver in free agency, but I'm not going to look to get that sure shot number one, tear the league up, take the league by storm. I'm not going to look for that necessarily. I'm just going to look for a guy that can come in, play his veteran role, and be very productive at the receiver position. Help Sam Bradford out and help these other, younger receivers. You know, defensive back, man. We gotta. I heard rumor, by the way. Speaking of defensive back, and maybe someone can confirm this for me, maybe not. But I heard that Brandon Boykin may be interested in coming back to Philadelphia. Now, I don't think there's one Eagles fan that would be disappointed in that. So if that is the case, and if that is true, then I'm all for that, man. That's gonna fill a hole. And as far as linebacker, that guy out of Detroit to take Kiko's place. So, there's options out there, man, and I think we can make it happen. But so far, man, I love what Howie Roseman's been doing this offseason. Just, three things that I said on Twitter, or three guys that I said on Twitter that need to be done, they need to get a contract extension, is Fletcher Cox first and foremost, of course. I want to see Walter Thurman and Nolan Carroll back too. Like, those two guys, man, I think that they can really produce. You know, I think they're good players, man. I think they deserve to be back and to have a little bit of an extension, you know, to stay in Philly. So we'll see, man. We'll see how it all plays out the next couple of days. Um, Twitter, man. Follow me on Twitter, at PEFreak520, 520, just like my name on here. Just give me a follow, man. More recently, I'm always on there, man, just talking. But yeah, man, that is what it is, man. So we'll see how it all plays out, man. But so far, I love what Howie Roseman's been doing this off season, man. So that's it. Go Birds, man.